Not just your basic towel, these come from Joy Mangano, which means, yes, they'll be beautiful, but they will be smart as well. These are Supreme Stretch. It's an 11-piece towel set that is so super thirsty. It's a hollow core technology that actually blooms when you wash them and put them into the dryer. They're super stretchy, but they are bleach safe and cosmetic resistant. So they're going to look better and perform better for longer. And in this video, you are seeing all of the things you were getting with this 11-piece set that used to be $119. And today, on clearance, $39.95 for everything you see here under a $10 bill on FlexPay to get this set home. Deb Byers is here, as always, Joy's right-hand woman, to give us all the ins and outs on these super smart, pretty towels.
They are super smart, and it's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to bring our towels to you. No, this is not the towel that you're going to be purchasing today.
Looks like one at my house.
Well, exactly. I think we've all experienced this, and what's happened to this towel is not that you've thrown it in the washer with bleach, but the cosmetics that we use, the acne creams, the creams that we use on our face, the teeth whiteners, all have salicylic acid, hydrogen peroxide, benzoyl peroxide, retinol, and they can leach the colors out of your towels. And that's why we end up having all these towels to wash the floor or wash the dog with. But this is a thing of the past, because now you have a gorgeous towel that is going to get better every time you wash it, that's bleach safe and cosmetic resistant, and is going to literally bloom every single time you pop it in the dryer. So you're going to be getting an entire wardrobe of towels, including 2 gigantic bath towels that are 5 feet by 2.5 feet, absolutely amazing, and have that little touch of spandex. When you wrap them around you, they're not going anywhere. So you're going to be able to have a fantastic towel that's going to dry you faster, get better and better, and maintain its gorgeous color. It's a fantastic set of towels.
And this one is called Beautiful Blush, which is exactly that. When you're ordering, it's the perfect Beautiful Blush pink. And we have some other great colors here. I just keep eyeballing the navy. Nautical navy.
It's so beautiful. Now, who doesn't love the idea of a navy towel, but you would be afraid to have it because you'd be afraid that the color would absolutely fade. No, special dyes and finishes are going to give you that gorgeous color time and time again. Then we've got the beautiful violet, absolutely gorgeous. Then the lavender, and this beautiful violet is not going to fade to that lavender color. You're going to maintain the color on that gorgeous violet. And then the lavender, the fuchsia, which is a beautiful pink. We talked about the beautiful blush. Then the taupe, which is that high-end restoration-y look that we all know. The beautiful linen driftwood, and how gorgeous are those two together. And then the ivory, if you can do it, this is just a gorgeous design of all the colors together. And last but not least, the beautiful bright white. And this bright white will stay this color. It's not going to go to yellow because you can wash it with bleach. The care labels are very specific inside your towel, so you're going to get a towel that's just going to improve every single time you wash them.
This is a really nice set too, because yes, it's the 2 huge jumbo bath towels, but also the little things that we would normally be purchasing elsewhere and separately, it's all included.
There's no question. You're getting 2 of the washcloths. These also have that great little stretch. All your towels have that beautiful striped classic Dobby border, so you've got a beautiful decorative finish. You've got that double stitch, chain stitch hem. So you've got 2 of the washcloths that are 13 by 13. You're also getting the shower cloths. So these can go in your shower. And we all like to use those moisturizers and those body scrubs and whatnot. Hang them on a loop in your shower. You're getting 2 of those. You are getting 2. I love these. To me, this is worth the price of admission. Aren't these fun?
So smart.
So if you got kids at home, you can wash the kids with these little mitts, or you can go ahead and take your makeup off, because we always want to have a clean face after a long day. But because of the beautiful finishes and dyes, you don't have to worry about staining or ruining these beautiful little mitts. And then, last but not least, you're getting the head towel. Oh, you're getting 2 hand towels also, but you're getting the head towel. So no more do you have to wrap a heavy towel around your head and have it loll
it's a balance,
around. We know. So now you've got this beautiful wrap head towel. You can simply wrap it around with the button in the front. It's got got stretch if you've got a lot of hair, or you can swing it around and wrap it around the back. But this is going to be super absorbent, just like your towels, get better and better every time you use it. And because you're wrapping it around your face, your head, your face is going to be able to be used with all those cosmetics, and the colors will not fade.
I mean, they're gorgeous. They don't stain, they don't fade, they don't leach color. And then with that hollow core technology, they're fluffier, they're thirstier, and they dry a whole lot quicker, which is so smart.
There's no question about it. And this is going to be, because of that hollow core technology, they'll be lighter in your laundry basket. They're going to be easier for you to dry. They'll be more energy efficient. That little touch of spandex makes them absolutely delicious when you wrap them around yourself, whether you're tiny like Michelle or you're a great big guy. These towels aren't going anywhere. And you can wash them all with bleach. If you had the pleasure of buying every single one of these colors, you could wash them all together. Just follow the care. Puppy not included.
Come on.
But
So
every
cute.
time I see him, he's so adorable. But there's a care label that'll show you exactly how much bleach to use and how to wash them, so that you will be able to maintain this gorgeous color, whether it's that gorgeous deep nautical blue or that beautiful violet. Every single color will stay gorgeous, and you won't have that basket of shame like we've all experienced, simply because of cosmetics that we use every day that we didn't know that they could leach the color out.
You know what's nice too? Usually in the bathroom, you put the pretty towels out and nobody's supposed to use them. Like my husband still can't grasp that concept. Why can't I use the towel? I said, because it's pretty and I don't want it to get ruined and become stiff and just kind of crunchy and just look like it's seen better days. I love that these you can hang, you can use, you can wash. You know, these are meant to be used, but they will stay just as beautiful, if not more so, the more that you wash them because of that blooming
It's
technology.
absolutely, well, you know, it's really amazing. When you do this at home, you're going to be, you say, what do you mean you're blooming? Towels don't bloom. They do. So when you pop them in the wash, you put them through the cycle and whatnot, and then you pop them in the dryer, when you get them out, they are actually going to bloom. So this entire stack would be double the size. They just puff right up, because there's a special spinning technique. The hollow core technology actually has air in the yarn, so it has loft, and when you wash them, they're going to get loftier. When you dry yourself, they're super absorbent, but they remain lightweight, and then when you put them in the dryer, they're not going to be in there for hours and hours because of the loft of the yarn. So they'll dry in a fraction of the time, be more energy efficient, but the special finishes and dyes make them maintain that gorgeous color. So don't hesitate to wash them. Don't hesitate to use them. You don't have to save these for good. This is an entire wardrobe that's going to be absolutely fantastic in your bathroom.
Well, I think we should go to the phones because we have a caller on the line. So welcome into Lunch Rush. You are live with Michelle and Deb. Who are we speaking with and where are you calling from?
Don't hesitate to use them. You don't have to save these for good.
Are you there? Hello?
Yes.
Hi, who are we speaking with?
You're speaking with Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. You're live on Lunch Rush.
Okay. I'm just calling because I just ordered the 911.
Oh, good for you. The pendant we just had on earlier.
Because I just had a little accident a few months ago.
Oops. Well, you know what, Barbara? That'll be great to have on hand.
And I fell in the street and hurt myself and hit my head. And I did not have it at the time, but I don't ever want that to happen again. I happen to have a police on the street to the right of me, but he was further down and he didn't see me.
And how would he?
You know, I believe he didn't see me, but I couldn't get up right away. And I tripped over my other foot. You know, when we get older, we don't move as fast as we used to. And I tried to rush. And fell down, skinned myself up, hit my head, and I was so close to the car. A few more inches, I would have hit my head on the car. But anyway, I had a big knot, and I was out of breath. I just couldn't believe that had happened to me. But if I had had that 911 pin, it would have really helped me that day. So
You know,
I don't ever want to be caught that way again.
Barbara, you're right. I'm really glad you're on the line and able to call us and everything worked out. I want to thank you for calling us too and sharing that story. And she's so right. So if you want to pick up the 911 pendant as well, we do have that available for you. And thank you, Barbara, for calling and sharing that story. That's the beauty of Lunch Rush. You know, we like to pick all the big things that are happening today, that being one of them, this being one of them as well, at a clearance price point. So thank you for calling. We're going to wrap up the presentation on the towels and speak to a way
Okay.
to have
I'm
a
gonna sneak in.
warm